A long time ago, Forsen, one of the most powerful warlords of the North, began expanding his army, thus creating the Snooze Brotherhood. He kept growing in power, his brotherhood growing stronger with each passing day. However, not everyone wanted to be a part of the Brotherhood. Some, jealous of the incredible charisma and power wielded by Forsen, seeked ways of ending him. They gathered support, not only of the men of the North, but also the races of the West. United, under one banner, they called themselves the Plebs. Forsen, knowing that soon his dominance will be challenged by the Pleb army, sent word to his most trusted generals to gather at the formidable fortress of Twitch. One misty summer morning, despite the pleas of Forsen's generals to stay within the fortress, Forsen marched his troops to meet the enemy head-on, and the two armies finally faced each other in an open battle. Despite being greatly outnumbered, Forsen and his brothers from other mothers managed to hold out against the seemingly endless waves of plebs. However, when the victory seemed to be almost certain, a thin line of figures showed up on the western horizon, which started growing with each passing moment. Soon, Forsen realized that this is not the end, as the flags on the horizon represented the western role-player kingdoms of Crip and Rainy, who secretly allied themselves with the Plebs. Forsen quickly rallied his remaining troops, even though he knew that the next fight would be unwinnable. But then a thought came into his head. He ran back to his personal tent in the encampment, and from a great, richly decorated chest, he took a heavy, two-handed blade that he swore to never use unless the situation was hopeless. As he looked back at the massive army nearing his exhausted troops, he knew that it is finally the time to unleash his enchanted try-hard blade. He ran back to his troops, discarded his armor, and thrown himself at the advancing enemies. He was unstoppable, taking role-players down by their hundreds, his blade cutting through anything and everything. When the haze of the bloodlust has lifted from his eyes, he saw the role-players and the Plebs, defeated and running. A small smile has spread across his lips, as he knew that victory was now certain. Together with his remaining troops, he returned to the Twitch fortress, followed by a long line of captured plebs and role-players he would keep for his entertainment. From there, he will wait and grow stronger, to one day, march out, and conquer the lands of his enemies.